Got it. It's the second guitarist in. You can just see he's like, "Arr!" That is badass. I love these dudes. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. All right, so if you happen to check in on any of my social medias or on my community posts from YouTube here, you noticed that I put out that I'm going to be doing a theme week this week, and it's going to be all related to video games. Yes, I am a gamer. Not as much as I used to be before I had kids, but I still get in there and on there as much as possible, and also playing with my kids as well. So you're going to see this week all video game related songs, and I'm actually going to be starting with Dragon Force. So Dragon Force, I am familiar with the band. I played Guitar Hero, and I know like their song was at the end of Guitar Hero, and it was super fast, and people were like, who the heck are these guys? And I actually do have a few Dragon Force songs on my playlist that I like. I'm honestly not too familiar with who is in the band or the names of the people. I just like the song. So this is finally time for me to fully dive in and discover Dragon Force officially. Although I'm not doing some of the songs that some of you requested I do, because this is a video game related week, I'm going to be doing Dragon Force, Power to the Triforce, which is their Zelda. So Dragon Force actually has a few songs that are inspired by video games. I saw that on the YouTube channel. I thought it was amazing. So we're going to do Zelda because why not? I haven't played the new Zelda yet game. I do have a Nintendo Switch. I'm still playing the original one that came out with it. Breath of the Wild, I think it's called, or that might be the new one. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, you know what? Video game theme, Dragon Force, Zelda, why the hell not? Stay tuned after the reaction as I will discover who Dragon Force actually is and bring some names to the faces of this band and actually get to know them a lot better. All right, here we go. Dragon Force, what I say it was? Power of the Triforce, inspired by Zelda. Here we go. So yeah, quick disclaimer, quick fact check, if you will. So Dragon Force, so introduced to me because I played Guitar Hero, and Dragon Force was like at the ending credits of Guitar Hero 3 with their song Through Fire and Flames. And then once I heard that, I think once everyone heard that, whoever played that game jumped on immediately on YouTube and watched the official music video. And oh my God, these guys are some of the most phenomenal speed metal bands in the world. If not the biggest speed metal band name anyway in the world, but they can just shred to no end. If I remember that correctly. So I haven't watched too much more than that. That's why I'm excited to do Dragon Force, so we can actually dive in and I can just start going into all things Dragon Force and catch back up with the rest of you that are already big fans of this. So Dragon Force, Power of the Triforce, Zelda inspired, 4-minute song. Let's do this. I'm gonna nerd out hard, I hope.
See the legend rising from the gates of time now. All through the magic of the Master Sword. We need a hero in the magical land of Hyrule. A hero feared by all ghosts and ghouls, with the power to save us from Ganon's dark force tonight. Fighting.
I love this. I love this. Oh. Yes. It's like, where do you pause in a Dragon Force song? You almost can't, because there's literally no break between the guitars and the singing. It is just speed, fast, in your face, hardcore, metal, speed. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love this. Okay, so that Through Fire and Flames came out, it had to have been over 10 years ago. It has to be. And I will look that up and find out the history of that one. And they sound exactly like I hope they would. They still have that fast guitar and that wee wee wee, because they like to do the wah-wahs a lot on there. And Yes, this is exactly what I hoped it would have been, and I'm so stinking happy because this is amazing. And they're bringing like actual acting and like fighting into this, and the bad guys. This is great. Oh, this is what I hope we were going to see, and I'm in my happy place right now. This is amazing. What a good way to rediscover Dragon Force with the video game theme.
Power of the Triforce, power of the Triforce. Oh, feel the glory of the Master Sword raise high.
They're just too fun. They're too fun. Uh-oh. He's gonna get it. Woo!
Over lakes and mountains, the hooves of our horses pounding, the cries of our enemies sounding, the numbers of the dead piled high in the fire of mystery, raging with the magic hammer invading, break the chains of the seven maidens.
It's gonna be the lead singer, you know it is.
Destroyed by the lonely destiny. In the swamp of evil, find the ancient
It's not.
seal. With the light
It is. Okay.
behold the golden key. See the legend rising from the gates of time. Feel the magic of
Did you see that guy's face? Please tell me I can see. Oh gosh, I want to stop it right where his face. Hold on, stick with me, y'all.
the storm. Behold the golden key. See the legend.
Yes, got it. It's the second guitarist in. You can just see he's like, "Arr!" That is badass. I love these dudes. I don't know his name. I'm sorry. And there's the drummer looking like a big old beef dude. He's like, oh, this is gonna be cool. I'm excited. All right, here we go.
Rising from the gates of time now. Oh, feel the magic of the Master Sword. Wisdom, courage, and the power unite now. Oh, feel the glory of the Master Sword. Power of the Triforce. Power of the Triforce. Oh, feel the glory of the Master Sword. Raise high, dark wizards rise from dungeons down below. To the final battle now. With agony we go, now we go.
Dude. Wow. All the goosebumps.
With the stones of power and the mystic tree, with the green lands of Hyrule now free. See our arrows fly, Galla's last defeat, and the stars awaken now forever free. See the legend rising from the gates of time now. Oh, feel the magic of the Master Sword. Wisdom, courage, and the power unite now. Oh, feel the glory of the Master Sword. Power of the Triforce. Power of the Triforce. Oh, feel the glory of the Master Sword. Raise high.
So I noticed they had chapters in this song. Most replayed. Okay, it's just precise seeking, but oh shoot, I'm sorry. I'm near the end of this already. I didn't know when to pause again because I was just so fascinated. I love that double neck guitar. That thing is so stinking cool. And yep, this is exactly what I was hoping I was going to see, these speed metal guys. So I do recognize a few of their faces. I didn't know they had a female in the band, and I don't know if she's an original one either. Looks like she's one of the guitarists here as well. That's okay, because during the wrap-up, I want to get reintroduced to who's in the band now and you know what they're up to. And oh my god, why did I take so long to do this? I feel like I do this a lot. I discover bands. I'm like, what took me so long to discover these bands? But it's good now I have the inspiration to do so, right? This channel. And this is amazing. This is so stinking fun. I'm geeking out hard. You know who this reminds me of? This reminds me of Glory Hammer. But that's Glory Hammer. They're like nerd rock, if you will. But this is like Dragon Force, speed metal band doing video game stuff, but nerd rock. At least nerd rock song, right? We'll take it. I love these guys. This production is phenomenal. I'm geeking out watching all the lasers and the fire and the ogres and the orcs. Actually, I don't think there's any ogres in it, but regardless, you know what I mean. Good track.
Power of the Triforce. Power of the Triforce. Oh, feel the glory of the Master Sword. Raise high.
Dragon Force Warp Speed Warriors. That makes sense. They are Warp Speed Warriors. They are one of the fastest, if not the fastest, at least signed metal band in the world. Oh, God, they sound amazing. I got 10 seconds. I'm not going to cut it short like that. Yeah, I am. That was it. Oh. So that dude I recognize. I think he's one of the OGs, the one holding the two pups there. Oh, they got like one eye each. He must be a dog rescuer. Oh, what a good dude. Okay, so Warp Speed Warriors. That's off that album, I guess. This is amazing. And I know they have more video game themed songs, and I promise you, this is going to be the beginning. There's going to be more Dragon Force to come. All right, stick around for the wrap up. I'm going to kind of go to the website and dig in and find out who these guys are, and then we will close this out. All right, everybody, that was fun. That was everything I hoped it was and more, and I'm so glad to finally dive into Dragon Force to this channel. As I said, I am familiar with them. I did play Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, and it was like the out song there, Through Fire and Flames. And I think that's where most people discovered them. And I really do believe, I think that was actually from their first album and their first like big hit single release that they came up with back in the day. And now that I went and looked at it, that was about 20 years ago. So they've been doing this for about 2 decades. And I am stoked I'm doing this theme because Dragon Force married up with video games and speed metal. I am here for all of this. All right, check this out. I'm going to bring you over to the website because I learned some things. Number 1, new album coming out, which is always phenomenal. Warp Speed Warriors, we saw it at the end of the video, right? That comes out on March 15th, 2024. And I hope I find it because it's got to go on my wall behind me here, and I'm stoked for that one. And as you can see, their latest single release was Power of the Triforce, the Zelda-inspired theme. Going over to their YouTube channel, we already said Warp Speed Warriors comes out March 15, 2024. Pre-order here. We love Zelda, so our new song, Power of the Triforce, inspired by Zelda video game. Dragon Force is a Grammy-nominated, platinum-selling metal band for 20 years. Dragon Force has toured around the world. Ooh, speaking of tours. And shared the stage with many amazing bands, including Iron Maiden, Metallica, Megadeth, Halloween, Sabaton, Nightwish, Powerwolf, Amon, Amorth, Hammerfall, Amaranth, Blind Guardian, Avenged Sevenfold, Stratovarius, Five Finger Death Punch, Rhapsody, many more bands. Speaking of that, back over to the webpage. Let's check out their tours. They are going on tour right now. I think it's right now. Starting in February. Sorry, they're going out with Amaranth on a couple different tour sections and a couple other bands. So Nanowar of Steel is on that. Infected Rain is on that. I can't read that small thing, but definitely going to be a UK tour. So they got Germany, Denmark, Sweden, Finland. Yeah. All there. So if they're coming to your area and you like Dragon Force and Amaranth, because I also react to them on this channel, go check them out. So coming over here to the band. So I did pre-look them up. I did a quick search. They have gone through a handful of band members, not as many as I thought. It's actually not bad for the last 20 years. But Dragon Force is a trailblazing force in the realm of extreme power metal. Acclaimed as the world's fastest band, agreed. Their Grammy-nominated journey has been nothing short of legendary. The catalyst of their international fame come with the release of the platinum-selling masterpiece Through Fire and Flames, which became the ultimate challenge for players of Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. That's where I discovered them, and that's why it's super cool. I'm so glad I'm doing this video game theme. I'll get to that in a minute. All right, so solidifying their status as musical pioneers. It goes on and on. This is from their website, dragonforce.com/band. All right, so here's Herman. This is the guy I actually recognized. He's from Hong Kong, and he is the guitarist, songwriter, and producer of the Grammy-nominated metal act Dragon Force. I'm pretty sure he has been with the band since day one. There might be another one, but I know I recognize him from seeing the original Through Fire and Flames literally 20 years ago. In the last 15 years, he's established himself as one of the most recognized and influential guitarists of his generation. He is a 2-time winner of Metal Hammer's Golden Gods Best Shredder Award in his top 4 categories in Guitar World's Readers Poll. Outside of Dragon Force, Herman has performed with guitar legends Joe Satriani, Steve Vai, Tony McAlpine, and Paul Gilbert, among others. Good for him. Sam is another guitarist born in England. So check this out. You got a dude from Hong Kong, and now you have a dude from England. So not only is this like an internationally known band, it's actually like internationally grouped. How fun is that? So born in England, raised in New Zealand, he started his formal training as a classic guitar at only 9 years old, equally versed in rhythm and lead guitar. His ability as a player complements his remarkable skill writing and catchy and uplifting songs. Here's Mark, the lead singer. And I know they've gone through a couple lead singers, but Oxford-born Mark began his journey as a vocalist at the age of 16. After years of playing guitar when an overwhelming urge to sing forced him to focus on what he loved most. Known by former bandmates as Mr. Scream, he has been singing and playing guitar in various metal and rock bands since 2003. Over here we have Guy, I think it's Guy or G, born in Italy, so now we have a guy from Italy. Began playing drums at the age of 15. From his first day behind the kit, Guy began learning the art of double kick drums in 2005. After graduating from the NAMM Academy in Milano, he became a teacher specializing in rock and metal. And then we have Alicia, the bass player. So Alicia started her musical journey with a piano at only 4 years old, and through the years picked up the flute, tenor saxophone, guitar, and of course the bass. Her passion was that in rock and the metal world, where of course guitar and bass were celebrated, and that's where her focus shifted. So I'm curious, I wonder if we go see other songs, if she actually like lays a track down on piano or the saxophone. That'd be kind of, can you imagine Dragon Force with a saxophone? I don't know if she can keep up with that, because that is speed metal at its extreme, and putting brass into that might be something a little different. Okay, so I don't drag this wrap up too much longer. That was the band, that was a song. I 100% guarantee there will be more to come, and I'm stoked. Again, I did this video game themed week because this is too much fun. Dragon Force is amazing, and you know, like I said, that song specifically kind of reminded me of Glory Hammer just a little bit because I was nerding out hardcore. All right, everybody, time for those comments. What do you think of Dragon Force? What do you think of that song? And what do you think about my reaction? I like to read and respond to as many as I can. I'm totally into it. I'm glad I'm finally diving into this. So leave me those comments. Leave me the suggestions. Tell me what's next. And thank you so much for supporting me in the channel. And speaking of that, anything you see pop up over here, I leave links for down there. You can follow me in any of these socials. You'll notice at the bottom there, I am going to be starting a Twitch channel. I have nothing going up yet, but I'm building that audience and we'll get that going. And also, if you want to give me some reaction requests or donate to the channel, it's there as well in the link in this video description and the About Me section of my YouTube channel. All right, everybody, thank you so much for checking this out. If this is your first time here, dig around. I do a lot of metal bands, especially from around the world, and I'm here for it, and I'm loving it, and I'm loving making these new discoveries. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button for me. Everybody watching, please hit that like button, ring that little bell for notifications so you'll know when new reactions come out from me. Have an amazing day, y'all. Have an amazing week. And of course, and until next time, keep on rocking.